It's a special weekend in Edmonton as the organization celebrates their 75th season. 14 Grey Cups, countless Hall of Famers, many of them signing autographs prior to kickoff today between the Elks and Riders.
Awesome.
After this job, you guys got to give me this job. He wanted it badly.
Here's Harris, his quarterback, finds his spot just inside the 50 to drop one in to Jarrett Stearns. Second completion of the day for Harris.
Bratton, both second-year players.
Second and 10, 3 to the left, 3 to the right for Harris. Goes to the left, has a completion, and he's got a first down as he finds his running back, A.J. Ouellette, takes him down inside the 30. It's in as well, and slides in there with Purifoy unable to go. Harris takes the snap, settles down in the pocket, looks downfield to the end zone, he's got it! Sean Bain with the touchdown! Riders go on top, what an answer!
To be better up here, and that's exactly what you see in this play with Trevor Harris. A real strong pocket to stand in there and deliver a strike. He had the time to look off.
Brett Lawther out to tack on one more, and that is exactly what he done. Hand off to Leak, got them 6, so second and 4. Bobbled, picked back up, he's in trouble though, and taken down. DeMarcus Fields in his first CFL game. I think he works out, Glenn.
Yeah, I think he's seen a gym or two.
Here's Harris over the middle. He drops it in at the 45. Excellent throw from Trevor, and he finds Schaefer Baker for the first time as the...
He won't be, depending on the personnel group.
First and 15. They'll get it to Leak. And he gets taken down for a loss on the play. Deontay Williams read it well and tackled well, took him down.
Every now and then you get a call on a robber where you can jump an intermediate route like that. Almost had himself a pick.
This punt is hammered all the way down and through the end zone.
Yeah, so I saw that football team with McLeod Bethel Thompson at the helm. You know, you get a Javon Lee, Gabor Speedy, and for an opportunity to grow at his pace, the get of Dakota Kucut behind the center and to run the short yardage, frees up Trey just to learn the game. Get your eyes.
Harris to the end zone, and he's got Bain. Second of the game for Sean Bain. How about that throw from Trevor?
Exactly. What we're talking about is that arm strength.
Break it down.
The design of the play, and then Trevor Harris executing and showing you what hard work does for you, pays off. All these type of drills that you're doing as a young quarterback and feet drills and keeping your eyes down.
But they get it back, and they get it back quickly. Just 3 plays, 70 yards.
There and stay tall on that turtle. And yeah, you saw it done perfectly right there.
They'll hand it off to Leak. And the ball pops out. The Riders hop on it. And a turnover just outside the 15 as the Riders defense.
Watch 24 to the left of your screen. He puts the shoulder pad right on the ball, pops out, and yeah. Now, was there any part of the knee?
I'll say nope.
Elbow? Nope. The ball was out before elbow or knee hit the ground.
Crowd here trying to get behind this defense at Commonwealth. Harris will look to the end zone again, finds a man at the 5. Tackle made just inside, but it'll be enough for a first down to Jarrett Stearns.
Kind of going across the field.
Ball placed on the 1 is this time for A.J. Ouellette. Harris hands it off, trying to push ahead. Harris says he's in. The Riders waiting for the officials here.
Seriously.
All here.
Seriously. It's like, if they wait that long, he ain't going to get it.
That's close.
Very tough to see. You have to see the ball. The
ruling on the field, the touchdown.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it is.
Well, they have called it a touchdown. And an excellent
can see it from there, yeah.
To not have his knees go down and just get enough of that ball across the goal line. And A.J. Ouellette has tied this game at 21.
Our own goal line, and he scored. And then we fought.
Law Club the lead once again. 48 yards, pretty much straight down the middle for Boris Beatty. Gets it away, but pushes it wide right. Was that blocked? That was wild. It didn't even make it to the end zone. Now Mari Alford's going to bring it out the other way. Alford will get to the 15. Now the 20, and he finds a little bit of room on the sideline. Alford all the way out to the 45. What a swing here late in the fourth. Has 8 catches in the game, 3 of them on this drive. MBT, empty backfield, 4-man pressure. He's going to be knocked down. Ball pops loose, and the Riders are on it. Brian Cox scoops it up, and the Saskatchewan defense.
Field, but it's just tenacious pressure. Initially, McLeod Bethel-Thompson has a little bit of time to step up and go, but when he tries to climb in the pocket, Cox keeps with it, keeps coming around the horn, and finally gets there. That's just a straight effort play that turns into a strip, a fumble recovery, and the ball in the hands of the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
2nd and 8 for Harris. He's going to throw it. He's going to look down the field. Oh my goodness, what a finish! He goes to Sean Bain for the hat-trick. 3 touchdowns the day before his birthday. What a start to the season for Sean Bain, and what a way.
And occasionally, it's a busted coverage. And I would say it's column 3 on this play.
3 touchdowns. Lother. And the lead is 8.
Guys like Eugene Lewis can't just get in behind him easily.
Thompson throws that one away midfield. Taken away, C.J. Avery. And they will say interception, and the defense comes up again big for the Riders.
And all the dads watching tonight, happy Sunday to everybody for the Ticats home opener and a beautiful evening here. Tim Hortons Field for Hamilton against the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
First game of the season, he sat out last week, but they're looking to him to be their shutdown guy in the boundary corner.
2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Ouellette. Another first down and more. Gareth Stearns. The great work after the catch as well. Hamilton 24-yard line now in a 1st and 10. Riders threatening now. Play fake. The throw. It's caught at the 5. Kean Schaefer Baker. Touchdown. And just like that, the Riders have the lead.
In that backfield. Gets the linebackers coming up, opens a little space in behind. Schaefer Baker working across the field.
With the point after try coming up here from Redblacks. 32 out.
Missed a beat. These guys come into the room, had a couple of beers today with them, and I'm telling you, it was the best thing ever.
Now, the reputation of Hamilton at the time was defense.
Forgive me, Ajo, because I said Ajo. It's Ajo. And in now, and there's a catch by Gareth Stearns. First down right away up near midfield.
Years of his college career.
First field goal try of the year for Brett Lother from 49 yards. And it is good. He just tucks it into that left upright.
Your offensive line. Maybe try to emulate a little bit of what Winnipeg has done.
Second and long. That is caught. Ajo. Another catch. That's his 3rd now. The Riders have a field goal so far in this 3rd quarter and pressing for more now. Cut into that 10-point lead. They're going to try Gareth Stearns after the catch. And another good carry. He had one of those going that way in the 1st quarter. Riders in business right now at the 20. Chance to make it a 1-score game. Harris wide open down inside the 5 for Stearns. Can't find the end zone, but got awfully close. It'll be a 1st and goal coming up here for Saskatchewan. Patterson keeps right side. Touchdown. And the Riders are an extra point away from getting to within a field goal.
Diversity on offense. Having trouble running the football. You see Wilborn, the man called offside. on the play. And that one, like Ryan Sevier, a very experienced starter as your sixth man on the offensive line.
But a 46-yarder put down by Korsak for Locker. Right through it goes. A flag coming out late. Trying to make him work for it. 2nd and 3. 44. Then on the out, it's caught. It's a first down. It's Kean Schaefer-Baker. The Ticats won the Grey Cup. 1999 team. But here's Lothar to make it back to a one-score game. Sends it. And inside the right upright. They certainly did need that. 3:40 on the clock.
Line in this game, they needed to get to Trevor Harris.
2nd and 17. It's caught by Stearns, who took a pop from Stavros Katsantonis. He is hurt. He hung on to the football for a first down, but they have already lost a receiver in Sean Bain, and Stearns has had a very good night. Onto that ball, it's a first down. It's up to the 33-yard line. Harris working again. He's got it. Helmet comes off. But he caught the ball in for a finish right now. 1:24 on the clock in Hamilton. The Ticats leading by 7. Riders with the ball. Deep look. And a wide open receiver. It is caught by Schaefer-Baker. Just what Saskatchewan needs. We're nearly in position to tie this game in the third quarter. 2nd and 3 from the 17. Low pass. It is caught. No, it's not. Calling it incomplete, Alford. Trying to cradle it as it's...
Right away, Alford slides for it.
That looks like a catch.
Yeah, like it appeared that the little, like you can see the ball kind of pop up, but I think the pop up is his hands, from his hands to his body.
The ruling on the field is overturned. There was a catch on the play down at the 10.5-yard line. First down.
1 second. Final minute, fourth quarter. Harris with time. End zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Saskatchewan. At a time when they needed it so badly, it's touchdown number 2 on the night for Kean Schaefer-Baker.
Down 3 offensive starters in this game. Schaefer-Baker just bends into the hole.
Lothar, as you say, needs the extra point and gets it. So we get a tie ball game. Final minute, 30-30.
Included these two guys plus Zach Kolaris.
Not too bad.
And Jeremiah Masoli, for that matter.
Thrown up and picked off.
Wow.
Deflected up and in the hands of the Riders.
The intended receiver. We'll see exactly how this ball gets deflected up. Tries to make the sliding catch. Looks like it deflected off his legs. No. Off the hand. Pops straight up. C.J. Avery.
Connor, please set the game clock to 33 seconds. 33 seconds on the game clock.
What a bizarre twist. The clock has run down to 0. Final play. If he makes it, they win. He made it. Saskatchewan wins. On the last play of the game, the Riders improved to 2-0 with another fourth quarter comeback victory.
Motherfucker!
Kate, it's a beautiful summer Sunday in Saskatchewan. Great to be back here for another year of the Canadian Football League, and quite a welcoming for the 2-0 Saskatchewan Roughriders, host 1 week ago in Hamilton. The Riders have won the toss and deferred. On a Sunday night in Saskatchewan, we are underway. The Ticats and the Riders again. It's Lawrence Woods, took it at the goal line. Breaks out to the right, tries to cut it back, and they've got it covered up, and the ball comes out. Ball's loose. Wait for the ruling. The Riders think they've got it. What a start this would be for the home side as they still try to sort it out. Saskatchewan football.
engaging the Rider faithful in the home opener. Big hit on the special teams. The ball is definitely out before down by contact. That's a live football. The Riders jump on it and will start deep in Hamilton territory.
Clearly out. They waited to sort it out, but you can see, yeah, that's in the hands of Christian Albright. With just under a minute to go when he hit Schaefer Baker again last week. 2nd and 4 now. Into the end zone. Touchdown just like that. Samuel Amelitz. And the Riders make the Ticats pay right away after the fumble on the opening kickoff.
Change and watch the concentration from Sam Emelis. He's that number 2 receiver into the boundary, little inside move. He comes out of his break here, stumbles, gets his balance, keeps concentration, and pulls in the touchdown throw from Harris. Harris has lots of time. He scans that wide side, the left side of the formation that he's
right away for a point after try. Put down by Adam Corsack. So right through. So one as a member of the Ticats. He had quite a few with the Argos. A lot of them against Hamilton. Well, there's James Butler with his first touch, and C.J. Avery, the one who had that big interception right.
I thought there was a flag too, but I don't.
We did see a flag initially. They were playing on, so picking it up. Harris, deep, caught, touchdown. A Joe. CFL rookie.
Joe just caught all 5 targets in that second half, as you mentioned, and just a dart, a perfect throw from Trevor Harris over the shoulder. A Joe.
Another point after for Lother. Exciting for that young man, a Joe from Brooks, Alberta. So already for Harris, starting at the Hamilton 44, first down. Throwing to the right. Open receiver to it's Emelis. Dexter Lawson has him corralled. So the procedure call puts them 5 yards back from the 34. And it's good. He's 5 for 5 in the season, 1 for 1 in this game. Nothing here after that field goal by Lother. The Hamilton 40, and down goes Mitchell. Charbel DeBeer. And the first sack by the Riders of Mitchell, and a surprise turnover that allowed them to win it in regulation. Saskatchewan 38 now, 1st and 10. Harris stands in, delivers again. Sean Bain with Richard Leonard there, but another Rider first down. We'll try instead. They chose to punt. And
onside, guys.
We got 2 onside players. Watch for that as Corsack gets rid of it. Heads down in the end zone. There are eligible players coming in as Roland Milligan, as Woods does take it and takes a knee. As you know what the Riders were trying to do there.
Him the ball, get him some confidence, a little hit screens.
See what they do in a 2nd and 3. Mitchell with time, running out of it, runs out of it. Taking him down is ex-Ticat Malik Carney. The second game against his old club. This is a 2nd and 5. Hamilton knocking on the door. Faking to Butler. The ball comes out. The Riders have it. Rider football on the fumble by Bo Levi Mitchell. Jameer Thurman picks it up. Snuffing out a promising Hamilton drive.
Mitchell, but watch Mitchell's reaction. Over 100 starts, 2-time MOP. Ice in his veins, whether it's good or bad. You almost never see any emotion from Bo Levi Mitchell, good or bad, but you could tell the frustration is there. It's coming. That was one of those moments.
Jamal Peters, and they lose a timeout as well. Adam Corsack down inside his 25, descended to Lawrence Woods. He sends it to the right.
That's a biggie.
Great punt. And a great roll. My goodness. That'll put Hamilton back there. Woods getting it well up to about the 17. Before he is tackled, but just a brilliant punt by Corsack, who got a nice bounce near the sideline. And
it's real important that those 2 players don't get angry at each other and start getting frustrated.
We need us more.
The punt by Constantinu. And that's Alford inside the 20. He's got something going. Picks up some blocks. Gets the edge. Mario Alford. Here he goes across midfield.
He heard me.
Ticat zone. Talk about punt returning.
Yeah, he heard me. The cover team
is definitely at their backs now. When we're getting late third quarter, they'd be against it. It's deflected and picked off. Jameer Thurman still going. 5, touchdown. It's a pick 6 for number 6 as the Riders increase their lead.
Of the right side of your screen, and Bo Levi Mitchell locks in on him. And look at the defenders underneath that play. Tip to Thurman, and away he goes. I mean, looked like he's forcing it a little bit in that one.
So he gets the pick in. There's Lawther, point after. And just, you flash back to when the Ticats were threatening. Second down. Mitchell further down, deflected and intercepted again. Another deflected pick, and this time it is Fields that has it. Going bad to worse for the Ticats.
Quarterback breaks contain. When the quarterback, even if he's not known for his running, breaks contain, DBs are in a bind. They don't know whether to come up and tackle him or stay back in their coverage. That time Sales stayed back in coverage because it's Bo, because of knowing the video and that he doesn't really want to run. Even if he does get outside, he stays back underneath that, and he's there for the tip.
So back just trailed heading into the final 15. They have an 18-point lead now. Very different scenario for Saskatchewan here in the home opener. Patterson still at QB. Sales chasing him. He rolls, he throws, he completes it too to Jaron Stearns. He waited it out. He found a receiver and a first down for the Riders. For Saskatchewan. And they're at the Hamilton 39 now with the breeze in their backs, handing off. And lots of room to rumble for A.J. Ouellette. It's down. Dexter Lawson finally stops him. But it's another first down for the green and white. That on his field goal try late in the half where it started one way and ended up the other. That one is straight through. No problem for Lawther that time around. Winnipeg, but lost decisively in Montreal last Thursday. There's Patterson keeping it. Second effort. Another touchdown for Saskatchewan. And Patterson gets it.
Well, I'm a little, it must be partly to do with the wind. I mean, even though this would be hard, but you kick a field goal, which is a chip shot here, you're 3 scores. You don't get it here. It's 2 with a full 3 minutes to go.
Well, he's been perfect.
Outside kick gave Saskatchewan a great field position. Wasn't executed very well.
And that one goes back into the end zone as Woods takes the knee. Gives up another 36-14. Yeah.
See number 12 get one more target just to break this spell.
Mitchell looks further deep. It's intercepted. Rider ball to put it away. Another turnover forced by that Saskatchewan defense. And it is Roland Milligan coming up with the pick for the Riders.
Nothing better than a Thursday night at Mosaic Stadium in Regina to kick off Week 5 on the CFL sked, and it is the Argos. No, me too. I probably only have one.
I'm kidding. When I see those pictures, I'll go for 2 or 3 of them.
On the ground again. Ball pops out. Hopped on immediately by the Riders. Jameer Thurman after it pops out of the hands of Kadeem Carey, and Saskatchewan's defense answers back. How about that?
Jameer Thurman coming into this game led the CFL with 3 of them. Add a 4th because this is a fumble recovery, a pick in their last game. 4 takeaways for Thurman. And what does that mean? What does that stat really mean? It means that you're hustling to the football no matter what. You're one of the first guys there.
On the year. This one from the right hash. And it is up. And that is through. It is good. The Riders are on the board. Played 10 games last year. Stands in there to the left of his quarterback here. Patterson, a quick fake. Now over the middle. Drops it in there. Stearns, and that's the best completion of the ball game for Shea Patterson. 2nd and 10 for Patterson. pocket. Throws to the far side of the field. Pushing ahead, Schaefer Baker. What an extra effort. Got some help from his friends as well. Berlin was there to push him along. Val Hawley, Brinkman, and Hansen. The other defensive lineman dressed Patterson right over the middle with that pressure in his face. And that's Emelis for the first time. Emelis with a spin move down to the 5-8 there. Touchdown Riders! Emelis works some magic. And Patterson finds him. Tied at
9. You hit the hot road when you got a guy that coming off the edge you can't block. If you can get it out there, now you're one-on-one with your receiver and DBs, and Sam Emelis, some pretty moves in the open field.
High stepping it. Emelis, Mother for the lead. And he strokes that one home. For Coach C in this ball game. 2nd and 8. Duke's in trouble. They get there and take him down. Micah Johnson. Rider crowd trying to get in his head here. Riders are going to bring pretty much everybody. Dukes gets it away. And it's intercepted. Taken out of the hands of Coatsy by Deontay Williams. Second turnover of the ball game for the Riders defense.
Way across, blitz is picked up, so it gives Cameron Dukes a bit of a chance to get out there and spin out, and he sees the crosser from Coxie, but then Deontay Williams just takes it from him. Watch as he's trailing, rips it out of his hand, and that's a pick.
First interception. Riders will get the ball to start the third quarter. Aralahu fires it away. Alford has to backpedal a couple of steps, takes it just inside the 10. Alford trying to find some space on the near side, gets it to the 30, puts on the brakes, now turns it up the sideline. Almost all the way up to midfield as Mario Alford has his time to shine. First half, this one calm and cool, knocks it through. Always around it, always involved. Dukes out to his right. Over the middle, intercepted, sliding underneath. Who else? Roland Milligan. He's got his second interception of the season. And the Riders defense gets the ball back again.
Sprint this way, and he throws back against the grain. We say it all the time, but, you know, sometimes you get away with it. So you start thinking, you know what, I can knife it in there. But Milligan was on the fly. Watch how quickly he closes. He knows that you can't put enough heat on the ball to get it there quickly. Coxie's open initially, but Milligan gets it. It's also a read, though, for McManus.
Argos are going to bring 7. They get it away. Keyshawn Johnson's got it. He'll take it down to the 10 before he's taken down. Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah. Nothing to see here.
Patterson looking towards the end zone. Can he get there? No, he's going to take off on the run. Down to the 5. Patterson to the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Riders! Shea Patterson does it himself.
And here's a great example of it. Robbie Smith stayed high. He cut underneath there and then outrun the angle.
Point ball game. And he does. Dukes working from the Saskatchewan 34. 3 options out to his wide side right. Riders are going to bring a ton again. Duke steps underneath. A tackle. Spins off another. Trying to push back to the line of scrimmage, but he will not get there. 3 options out to the wide side right here for Dukes. Looks to the left. Throws to the left, and it's intercepted again. Right in midfield, it sails. He's going to take it back to the 20. One more man to beat. He's gone. Pick 6 for the Riders defense. Marcus sails at house call the other way. And Saskatchewan goes back on top. Wow.
Cameron Dukes both hit the hands of his receivers. That one a little high, but It's a little bit over.
To make it a 7-point game. No problem. Just over 6 minutes to go. This
Question, but I didn't see enough there either. I think they got it right.
2nd and 10. Dukes gets this one away. Down the field, intercepted again. 4th of the game. This one's Milligan. And he's going to take it back again. Milligan cuts it inside. Finally tripped up his 2nd of the game. Dukes is 4th. And things go from bad to worse for the Argos.
And they played a zone look with Roland Milligan playing off and in the deep third, and he just says, thank you very much. Let's go back the other way.
3rd interception of the season for Milligan. Just 11 yards. Right hash. Puts it home. The lead is now 10 for the Riders. For Patterson, what a big first down for Picton just moments ago. Argos will bring some pressure up the middle, trying to get to him. Patterson escapes with the run. O'Toole's right over the middle. He's got Picton again. That'll pretty much do it. As Patterson finds Picton for a dagger against the Argos.
And you know what I think McManus just did? He went, okay.
Thank you, Kate, and another beautiful summer Saturday afternoon in Canada's West Coast. Welcome to Vancouver and an early test of the best in the West here in BC Place, the 4-0 Roughriders, and that catch gets them down just inside the Rider 15. Lions quickly on the move. Taking the handoff, and down he goes. Anthony Lanier got him. And Adams just did not have time to get rid of it. A similarity to last week. They're moving quickly here to get in front by 10. Alford takes it down inside the 10 to the Riders. Has some room. Here we go. And Mario Alford gets it up across the Saskatchewan 45.
But I love what Corey Mays told him going into training camp.
Sean Bain back in the lineup for the Riders at the pickup of 8, so a 2nd and 2 near midfield. Faking, dumping it off to Samuel Emelis, who is a lot after the catch. As finally, he's still going and gets down inside the 5. It looked like Kent had got him a little further up, but he stayed in bounds, and Samuel Emelis making it happen after catching that pass. 51 yards.
So makes a high percentage throw, nice confident throw, get it outside to Emelis, and he turns the corner, no one around to make the tackle. Now Laddick's got to try and cut him off and get some help from his friends, hold him out of the end zone. But
down by 10. Great chance to cut into that now. Patterson handing off. A.J. Ouellette, 3-2-1. Touchdown Riders. And they answer back in a real hurry.
Lions starts with a big return from Mario Alford. We have great returners in the Canadian Football League, and even if they don't score, you get it.
Set him up nicely to start. It's Brett Lother with the point after. And we're back to a field goal difference now. Yards and a longest of 13. And in this one, has 2 for 30. 2nd and 7 from the 37. Pressure, and down he goes again. This time it's Micah Johnson with his 3rd sack of the season to lead the way for the Riders.
Everything they can to win. I mean, I just want it for BC, for Vancouver, and happy to be back.
There was an unnecessary roughness call against BC.
Wide open.
So wide open. Down they go. Samuel Emelis on that pickup. Another big one for Emelis, and they started, as mentioned, because of the penalty. Just a 13-yarder. Get that 3 back. And they do, and they get it back to within 6 points. Sales, a Grey Cup champion with the Bombers back in 2019, an All-Star with the Lions in 2022, and now with the Riders. Pressure on Adams again. 3rd sack for Saskatchewan. They are getting to him, especially Anthony Lanier with his 2nd sack of this game. 148 yards and a touchdown. And 131 last week in the first half. This is the final play of this first half as Adams is just running around and the clock winds down as he goes down. And that should be it.
Slide underneath that. Veterans do that kind of thing.
First down from the Rider 41. Back to Ouellette. And he's got some yards to work with, then a spin. His biggest play. In green and white. A.J. Ouellette, and a first down all the way down to the BC 40. So incomplete, 2nd and 10. 9-point BC lead in position to add to it. Adams to the right. It's intercepted. Picked off Roland Milligan. Their interceptions leader has another. And was he face masked while being taken down? It looks like it as a flag does come out. So Milligan, we talked about him earlier.
Spot is going to be inside on Barry Hill. And watch after this out.
Foul, face mask, BC number 62. It's 15-yard penalty. It's first down Saskatchewan.
There's the penalty call. And as he came out of his break, Barry Hill.
They had made it possible to let go Marcus Sales, who's now with the Riders. And that field goal is good. Under a minute till three-quarter time at 2nd and 3. Riders flags out. It's caught. Kian Schaefer-Baker. First catch of this game, and it's a big one. Still on his feet. Breaks loose inside the 20, down inside the 15. As mentioned, a flag came out with the snap of the ball.
See Lacombo on a twist. That's picked up by Ouellette. There's the slant route from Schaefer-Baker. He reads it. He's the blitz beater right down the middle. And how about the second effort?
Could have been touchdowns. In this 9-point lead, big second down for the Riders defense now as they're forcing Adams out of the pocket. Intercepted. Picked off. DeAndre Williams has it. And the Rider offense will be back on the field and right back in business on the second interception of this game.
It was one interception for Vernon Adams. That was in game 1 of this season and 199 attempts. He went without another one. Now he's thrown 2.
Milligan got the earlier one 5 passes ago. So first and goal. Riders right back at it. A.J. Ouellette inside the 5. Turns around, backs up. 3, 2, 1. And a touchdown Saskatchewan. He just kept pushing. And he finds the end zone for the second time in this game.
Let's give the credit to Deontay Williams with the pick, the sudden change, and you're right. A.J. Ouellette just not denied. He gets help from the big boys pushing behind him.
For his head coach, Corey Mace. Point after Brett Lawther. So just they had the turnover on.
He's got his team finishing strong.
And they try a little dribble short kick. Lawther and recovers it over the 40. Flags come out. But this looks like Saskatchewan football.
Well, it went 10. This is it before 10 yards here. It's an illegal play. They throw the flag because they're not sure if he touches it right in there. But again, the review and video can help them verify the fact that he didn't. Surprise.
10-0. This is a typical Saskatchewan story this year. How they take advantage of those turnovers as well. So Shea Patterson to the right, it's caught. It's Schaefer-Baker at midfield and more. He's been working hard after contact as he gets it into the Lion zone. Jamarcus Hardrick trying his second year out of Western. Logan Furlan is playing that tackle spot. A.J. Ouellette has some room and another big run and a hurdle too. Up across the 50 and a first down on the ground for the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
The second half of our Friday Night Football Double Dip brings us to Mosaic Stadium in Regina for the first of 3 regular season meetings between the Roughriders and the Blue Bombers.
As long as so far.
2nd and 5. Let out into the flat to the left of Patterson, who's throwing over the middle, down the field, drops it in there just outside the 50, and it's Schaefer-Baker and the Riders offense. Patterson working from the Winnipeg 47. Another completion, another first down inside the 30. A steady dive through the air to Kian Schaefer-Baker.
There was any angle that was clear and obvious showing that that ball wasn't moving.
Father knocks one through, and we are tied at 3. I'd like to welcome our viewers. 1st and 10 from their own 52. Big Hill's going to bring some pressure. Patterson gets it away. Sean Bain makes a couple of men miss. Still going. Bain down to the 35 before he's finally tackled on the play. 41-yarder for Brett Lawther to tie this game at 6, just inside the right hash. And he makes no mistake.
A little bit of holding on the up move by A.J. Ouellette there. Oh no, that was very little.
A.J. Ouellette with a big burst right up the middle all the way down to midfield. This was almost a bobbled snap, I believe, as well, but Patterson did a great job to tuck it in there. Out in Ottawa. Riders from their own 36. Patterson will keep it. He's got a ton of room. First down, a little bit more midfield before he's stripped up by Cramdy, and Alexander helps him finish it off. Nice. Patterson looks to his left, throws to his left, going up and down. It's hauled in just inside the 25. Aju again. They need 2 more for a first down. Working from the Winnipeg 15. Patterson will keep it to the end zone.
And the Bombers on 2nd and 3 are all tuned in to A.J. Ouellette, thinking that the Riders are going to run the football. They don't. Wide open.
Lother knocks it home, and it's a 7-point lead. Tarski. Polaris. Is he going to look to the end zone here? He's in trouble. It's double over the middle. Intercepted. The Riders defense takes it away. Again. Adam O'Clair, first of the season.
To get underneath this throw from Zach Collaros. Not a great decision by the veteran quarterback, but watch O'Clair to the bottom right of your screen. He is digging after going to his run responsibility to get back over there in the passing game.
Of course, Mike O'Shea.
You want to snap the ball. You saw Saskatchewan going.
There's a completion. Big hill. Can't hold him down. And Jones got some room to the 20, and finally they'll take him down there. Jones have a half. Pushing to begin the 4th quarter. And he tucks her home.
Grammer playing for Hardrick was a story all week for the Riders.
According to the internet, he punted in high school as well, just if you can trust the internet. AJ came into the game in place of him, caught all 3 targets for 64 yards. Patterson near side, drops one in there nicely. Perfect throw, beautiful catch. Emelis.
Zach Collaros to escape.
Polaris on first down. Down the middle of the field again. It's Dembski. Dembski's got it to the 30. Dembski on the backside. What's happening? The Riders grab it, and their defense comes up with it again. You've got to be kidding me. Marcus Sales has it, and he'll eventually find a little bit of space now. He won't go down. And finally, they get him at the 30. What a turn of events as the Riders defense comes up big.
Chases him down from behind. Jameer Thurman has him around the shoulder pads and then punches the ball out with the right hand. Called his shot, created the turnover, and maybe that is the big play that is the difference tonight.
What a play by Thurman. First down. He'll send Ouellette out to his right. Bombers are going to bring everybody. Patterson gets it away. First down. And some more. Joe, he's going to go down to the 40-35 before he's pushed out of bounds by Evan Holm. Wow. Look at that kid run. 32 just inside that right hash. Korshak holds. Lother nails it. And the Riders with just 92 seconds on the clock. Second and 10 for Collaros. He's in trouble and he's taken down. Caleb Sanders gets there. First CFL sack. Third and 19. Can the Riders defense officially seal this away? Collaros in trouble again. Tracked down from behind. Fumbles the ball. That'll do it. A fitting finish to a game in which the Riders defense dominates the Bombers.
Welcome. What What a way to begin Week 8 in the Canadian Football League with the two top teams leading the East, 5-1 Montreal, leading the West, 5-1 Saskatchewan and Twain.
In the backfield today for the Riders.
So Mark Mueller trying something a little different, and that pass by Johnson. Patterson flushed out, completes it to Frankie Hickson, who has a first down up at the 50 with the injury to A.J. Ouellette. Hickson, they've taken the opening kickoff. They've got it down to the Alouette 33. First down, handing off. Hickson again, stays on his feet. First down and more. The running of Frankie Hickson, filling in for A.J. Ouellette. On the season, longest of 49. This a 22-yard try with Adam Korsak to put it down. And Lother puts it through.
A bit of time, but for that to work, you got to establish the run, make the other team respect it.
Hickson got 5. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing over the middle and top. First down, it's back to Keyshawn Johnson in the Alouette zone.
To your receivers, to your playmakers on high percentage passes, let them make the plays. Make people miss, pick up some yards.
And he stays into the ball carrier, and down goes Evans, and the ball does come out. Was he down? Miles Brown taking Evans down. And it looked like Caleb Evans was taken up at the sack. As you see, it's being held proudly by Lake Corte Moore. This is a fumble by Caleb Evans, as you can see. Miles Brown coming in, and the ball does come out before Evans goes down. So Montreal's defense, it was ruled a fumble, and it was recovered by the Riders. A return to the lineup for Saskatchewan. Got injured back in week 3. Last play, opening quarter, right side, Frankie Hickson. Lots of room and more. Touchdown, Hickson, as Saskatchewan takes the lead again.
Right to left on your screen in motion. He's going to be the lead blocker on this one. Frankie Hickson follows him through the hole. Not sure he's
quarter officially yet. That was the final play. Well, with the point after, of course, from Lother.
Real 2-yard catch.
Was. It's still a 2nd and 8 here. It is caught. It's Johnson again, and this is a first down. Had a great conversation with Matthew Shinetti in the pregame show about his inspiration in the CFL. Frankie Hickson. Talking about an inspirational night for number 20. He has their touchdown, and he's just run for another first down into the Alouette zone. This to increase the lead to 10. Lother, who missed.
Highly regarded prospect who slipped down to the 7th round of the draft this year.
Taking the handoff and throwing it to Sean Bain. And good work after the catch for number 15 there as he picks up a first down for the Riders.
Saskatchewan secondary taking away those quick reads from the Alouette quarterback.
Certainly doesn't want to run them out of field goal range. More down he goes, and that certainly hurts their field goal chances. Brian Cox coming in for the sack, his 2nd sack of the season and a loss of 12, and that can be dangerous. We've seen that before. Maltos trying to put 3 on the board. Blocked, and Marcus Sales scoops it up. Saskatchewan football, they're inside the Alouette zone, inside the 50, under a minute to go, but still 46 seconds, lots of time for Patterson and the Rider offense.
You see in the middle of the line, things get dented, and once again, big Anthony Lanier, number 90, with a big green O.
He's pushing 100 yards in this first half. 2nd and 8. It's caught. Jared Stearns inside the 30. First down. And inside the 20. Into the red zone. Finally tackled by Marc-Antoine Dequoy. But he has one of those. He's 2 for 3 in this half. Make that 3 for 4. So it is indeed 16-3 Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan 17. Big moment here. Alexander. And they've got him. They had a good rush on him. He tried to cut it up and get something for it, but no play of this drive. Alouettes, 1-point lead. Alexander under pressure. Down he goes again. Another sack. Micah Johnson, the sacks leader, with a big one there for the Roughriders to force the Alouettes to go for 3.
A beautiful Saturday on the prairie sets the stage for Queen City X And a much anticipated battle between the Elks and the Riders next door at Mosaic Stadium. A win started last year 0-9, trying not to do the same again this year. BD will get us underway at Mosaic. Thank you very much for joining us here in Regina. Mario Alford, a little bobble to get started, takes it at the 10, and now he's got some room. Here he goes. Look out, Mario Alford. The race is on to the 30, and this guy is out of here. Bye-bye, Super Mario. A house call to get us started, and the Riders open it with a bang.
Into this game, his longest was a 30-yarder all season. We know what he's capable of. He just outruns the angles and is gone after bobbling the opening kickoff. He takes it to the house, and I think this crowd is in it.
What a way to get your crowd going. Opening kickoff return for one of the best in the league. Lother out for one more, and he knocks it through and make the most of it. They'll need two more here. Hickson stands in to the right of his quarterback. Patterson's going to keep it, and he's got a man in Sean Bain. Bain will take it down inside the 45, and now the 40 as they turn a second and short. Brett Lother to restore the 7-point lead, and that one is wide right. Cobb will take a knee in favor of the visitors. Patterson will try to ignite things here. Fakes the handoff. Looks down the field. Near side defender falls. And it's hauled in neatly there by Emelis. He's 6 of 10 for 67 so far. Just 3 men this time coming his way. Steps up. Has a lot of room over the middle. And Joe leans back to haul that one in. First down, Riders. Riders looking to cut into this 12-point deficit. Patterson down the field for Bain. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Riders. Patterson. Bain. End zone.
On this one to negotiate the pocket and wait for his receiver to clear. A little bit of a play action fake that gives him some time. Rolls a half roll to his right. Did he get his foot in bounds? Was he cross the plane? The ball has to cross the plane of the goal line. They are reviewing that because it's a scoring play. It's an automatic review. Corey Mace doesn't have to do that. So foot there. Did the ball cross the plane? It's ruled a touchdown, so they need enough evidence there to overturn that call, but
here's a look. This will be a good one.
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. First down, Saskatchewan.
Steps up, first and goal from the 1. Looking to punch it in himself, and he does. Touchdown, Riders. That one's going to count. Patterson, 4th rushing touchdown of the season for the quarterback.
Progressing nicely in replacing Trevor Harris as the starter in Saskatchewan. Now Harris's graphic, 13 first downs to 1 for the Edmonton Elks.
Critical drive for Patterson and his Riders. For the visitors. Ford, pressure this time, trying to get away. He will not. Riders defense gets there. This season, they've hung 20 on the Riders here in the first half. Hickson, nice cut. Frankie Hickson. How's that for a solid push late in the half? Takes it all the way outside the 35. In the game, they really couldn't get anything going offensively. Settled in, finished with that touchdown, and now they're back at it again. Hickson, he's had a couple of those runs in this game, hasn't he? Creeping up towards midfield. Ford, a ton of time. Way down the field, looking for Gino Lewis. Intercepted. Roland Milligan, who else? His 5th of
go, then they've got to spread out. If they get too close, they're going to draw defenders to this throw. I think the ball was intended, if there's an all-go, then it's got to be like this to create space so you do get a one-on-one matchup. You see Gino Lewis gets right in there close to Curly Gittins, and that draws coverage right to quarter.
Julian skies one in. Alford takes it cleanly just inside the 10, and he's got a little bit of speed on the far side of the field. Super Mario hopping his way out to the 50, and eventually forced out of bounds at midfield. Took back a kick return earlier.
We got 3 minutes to the end of the quarter. Let me load up a plate for you. See what you can pull off. See what you can do.
Here's Patterson down the field. Keeps shotting. Johnson's got it. Well thrown ball from Patterson too. Found Johnson in a hole in that defense. Well, Patterson looked after the ball relatively well. 3 options to his right. That's where he's going to throw. He's looking to the end zone. Joe goes up and he's got it. Unreal stuff from Joe. And the Riders go on top. Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
Get back and get ready for the next play. This was the touchdown to a Joe. It's Bynum that he beats, going up over the top in the contested catch, comes down with it for the major. And then you got to flush that one as a DB. Don't let it go. Get on to the next play. Even though you're in good position, receiver makes an outstanding.
Patterson takes it on the far side, and look at him go. Shea Patterson to the 50, all the way up to midfield, staying out of the grasp of Niles Morgan. Smack dab from midfield. Hickson busting through up the middle. First down and more. Frankie Hickson continues to have himself a day. Shots with Edmonton. 2nd and 10 for Patterson. 4-man rush. Patterson down the field, over the middle, wide open. Just inside the 20, the catch is made. Stearns was there for him. First of the game's a big one for 83.
On a scoring play, always a good idea to challenge if you think you got a chance. Yeah.
37-yard attempt is knocked through, and we've taken some important reps for sure. Patterson here on 3rd down, over the middle, and he finds Jarrett Stearns tackled. Patterson stays in the pocket, down the field, guns that one in there to a Joe. If you're looking for bright spots tonight.
To go staring at the ceiling at night, trying to figure out how you're going to get back in the win column.
Patterson, end zone one last time. And that one's still laying there. Good luck making a call on this. Touchdown.
And call it a touchdown.
Touchdown late. That ball was bouncing all over as time expired. Joe's on top. There's another rider underneath. That's Picton.
Bratton, Kai Gray, Picton's got it. Gray's got it.
It never hit the
ground. It was on his heel. And Picton reeled it in.
So Picton will hang on.
The previous play is being automatically reviewed by Command Center.
The end of the game automatic review. I don't think that hit the ground at all. Interesting finish. It was definitely an interesting game for both of these clubs. Edmonton Elks finally have a victory on the road against a good Riders team.
All right, thank you, Kate. We welcome you to the nation's capital, where they continue to celebrate the Redblacks' 10th anniversary the best possible way, and that is by winning.
He's going to play at the field corner tonight.
He played a couple of games with the Redblacks last year. 2nd and 9 after that short game. Throwing, and it's caught too. That is the first CFL catch for Dante Myers 2 years ago against the Saskatchewan Roughriders. From the 42, Dustin Crummett again. He's not getting much. That's a wall. He ultimately gets pushed back. So how far is the furthest advancement? He needed a full yard. The Riders don't think he got it. It is a turnover on down. Saskatchewan football.
It's just an unfortunate thing that happens.
Earlier this season in Winnipeg, Brown got hurt. Crum came in, and he's got nowhere to go. But he doesn't go down easily. Nelson Lacombo had him wrapped up. And ultimately a sack for Lacombo. In the Rider zone, on the Rider side of midfield. Ottawa should have great field position on this exchange. At the 40, Dedman, 35-30. 25, 20, the ball is out. Ball is out. Looks like the Riders have it too. What a break for Saskatchewan as Dedman had a big return going. Would have been a very short field, but instead it is Jordan Herdman-Reed.
A big strip, and the Riders actually come out of this one with better field position than they had before the punt.
Dedman had something going. Cozy Onyeka right there, forcing that fumble. I say they caught a break. They forced a break. They've been the best.
Frankly, as that had been the battle for Jeremiah Masoli over the last couple of years. Masoli, by the way, dressed as Ottawa's number 3 tonight.
Crum on the 2nd and 11 is taken down. Malik Carney comes in, picks up the sack.
Season as Riders head coach, and is looking to guide the team through this particular rough patch.
From the Rider 26, it is caught and staying in is Bain. Sean Bain looked like he might just step out of bounds, had the first down. He held by Richie Leone. Just inside the right hash. For Lewis Ward, no! Blocked! Still no points in the board. The Riders block it. Heads out of bounds, Saskatchewan football, 2:07 to go until halftime. When will we see a point in this game?
In front of number 35, C.J. Avery. Well, Caleb Sanders, Miles Brown, the two of them together. They split that gap. It's Caleb Sanders, who got there first. There you saw Caleb Sanders celebrating on the sideline.
2nd and 11, Rider 49, under 2 minutes till halftime. It's caught. It's the new receiver, Myers. New to start anyway in his CFL debut as he gets it down to the Ottawa 41, a pickup. He has 8 carries for 18 yards. That's it for Frankie Hickson. 2nd and 7 now. Down winding down. Caught! Bobbled, but caught. Sean Bain, yeah, he caught it twice. 25, longest of 49. Gonna be tied at the half. It is indeed. Then a second one in the final minute of the half was good. This is a 22-yard try to give the Redblacks the lead again. Blocked again. Second time of the night. They're getting their heads up in the middle of the line. Was that Sanders again? He had one.
Just inside the right goalpost belonged to Miles Brown, the man of the moment, denting that offensive line, getting a hand up. And here he is. Just over the nose, you can see the 0 of his jersey. See how he drives back the man in front of him. But a little limited in terms of options at the running back position right now.
He stays in to protect. And there's not enough protection by Ottawa for Dustin Crum, who is sacked. Taken down by C.J. Avery there.
This league.
Oh, he certainly was. Hall of Famer. Dixon, 21 yards. That's it on 10 carries. Throwing. Patterson. Oh, it's caught. Beautiful throw. And Mitch Picton has his first catch of this game. And it's a big one for the Riders. And the Riders essentially need a touchdown. 3 to the right. Shea Patterson looks that way. And deep and caught. Myers, with his biggest CFL catch on his opening night, gets it down to the
outside release and go. And Patterson drops it in there. Safety Adai is trying to get out to the sideline to help as Myers gets a step on DeAndre Lamont.
And goal. This could be it for the Riders. Under 2 minutes. Patterson, end zone, touchdown! Sean Bain with the biggest catch of the night for Saskatchewan, because it's the one that's put them a point away from tying this game.
Bain ends up wide open on this one. Decent protection allows Patterson time for this one to develop.
On the night, it's a big one for the Riders, and Brett Lothar, who pumps through that extra point, and we got a field goal that made it 10-3 for lack of touchdowns. Almost made it look comfortable for Ottawa, but anything but now as he is sacked. Late flag comes out. Micah Johnson coming in. A lot of strong tackles in the Canadian Football League, and I'm sure he would rank among the stronger ones. Here's Crum again, 2nd and 16. It's intercepted by the interceptions leader of the CFL. Roland Milligan has another. Number 6 leading the way, and this is his biggest pick because it could set up the Riders to win this game.
Drop in coverage. Eyes on the quarterback, sees the Ackland route coming towards the middle. He's watching it all the way. Just able to step in front.
Said Redblacks will still have some time, but first Saskatchewan wants that lead. For the first lead of the night for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Yards, call it 4, just inside the 20, about the 19. 3rd down, here we go. Patterson knocked away. Ball game over. Sean Bain wanted a flag. Corey Mace is throwing his challenge flag out. So not over yet. Could be decided by what the command center sees.
Yeah, and at the very least, see if Elijah McGee was there early on the breakup. Left arm is over the shoulder of Sean Bain. The question is the timing of when it arrives there. Ball's on route. I think it's a clean play.
After review by the command center, pass interference, Ottawa number 29. The penalty is half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down.
Nothing to lose. It's down to the 10. 1st and goal, Riders. Needing the touchdown. Patterson. End zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Saskatchewan. Emelis. They get their 6. And they tie this game again.
To keep this drive alive, rolling to his left. You'll see Emelis working. Fakes inside, breaks outside. Beautiful route from the 3rd-year receiver.
By 3, and the Redblacks were able to come back and tie it and force overtime. Lothar up and through, and the Riders have an overtime lead again, this time. Win, lose, or draw. What happens to Ottawa here? Pressure, Crum, and ultimately Malik Carney comes in with a big sack.
Well,
Friday Night Football getting that big game treatment in Regina tonight as first place teams are set to battle at Mosaic. It's the second. They need 2 more yards here. And they'll give it to A.J. Ouellette. He's got 2 and he's got some more. Down just inside the 45, and a nice start for the 2 guys who've returned to the lineup.
This game can really help this Rider offense.
They work from the Montreal 44. Flags on the play here. Harris over the middle has a completion down inside the 25.
Starting quarterback in his return.
30 yards for Lothar. That is up, and he blows it wide right. He misses from 30. Play. They need 8 more. Alexander pressured, wrapped up, and taken down. Johnson, Carney, both there for the Riders D. Fits in nicely in this offense. Now they'll get it to Emelis, high stepping, broke the tackle, pushing it ahead, and he might have a first down. What an effort from Emelis.
Communicate up front.
Let's got the first down, and once again, feasting up the middle against this Montreal defense.
Adjustments were better in the second half against it, but maybe that's the magic formula.
The fake, the completion to Myers, and another first down from the Montreal 24. Harris down the field, drops it in there for Johnson inside the 5, and they'll move the chains again.
Superbly played by Wesley Sutton.
Chip shot for Walker, and maybe that gets him back on track. After a couple of misses earlier, Alexander held off the board thus far here at Mosaic. Pocket closes quickly, he jumps and dumps it off. Ball pops out, sitting there, and it's batted out of bounds. Revis is saying it's the Riders. And it is Saskatchewan. The turnover.
First of all, it'll be automatically reviewed.
The football, that will be their ball. Saskatchewan first down.
Clearly a fumble. Not down by contact. And C.J. Revis, he was the one who got his hand on it before it went out. You just have to be the last to touch it. Bat it out of bounds, and you get possession. Can't kick it out of bounds, but you can bat it. Now take a look. Milligan's closing, always around the football, and two officials right on the spot were pretty quick and mentioned right away that it was Revis who got to it.
So they carried him through. Second down. Alouettes will send 4. Harris, far side, finds a man. It's Bain, and he'll turn it up the field. And a first down for Saskatchewan.
Little slip, that subtle little slip, and the ball is 3 or 4 inches off.
It wasn't much, but if he doesn't slip, he probably catches it.
Exactly.
Father's got
3.
Yeah, 2. They only gave him 2. Here's Harris throwing down. And he has a man outside the 50. Drops it in there for Johnson. Inside the right hash. 2 for 4 so far in the game. This one is up. And he does indeed tie the game at 10. John Davis into the game. 3rd and 1. Needs a yard. They're going to try to stretch him out. Can he get there? No. Riders defense denies him. Davis, nowhere to go. Turnover on downs. Could not find a hole. Thurman, first to get him.
Opened up a chance for Jameer Thurman to push you back.
Great field position here for Harris. Gets it away, far side, that's his running back Elks, who's fine and back in the ball game. Back to A.J. Elks. Finds some space, lowers the shoulder, and he's got a Riders first down. Montreal's defense likes to stiffen up here, don't they?
Yes.
Empty backfield for Harris. Looks towards the end zone. Touchdown Riders! Keyshawn Johnson's first in the Canadian Football League. Couldn't come at a better time.
Get him talk about how he really didn't have time to explain that there was a little bit of rust on Trevor Harris in the first half. Although I've gone on, we've seen him even get better. Good timing on that out throw for their first major of the game.
Saskatchewan, 2nd and 10. Riders are going to bring some pressure. Alexander in trouble. Taken down. Sanders finished it. After 3 quarters of the season, they'll look to hang on to this one as well. 2nd and 7. Harris looks to his left. Throws in that direction. Keyshawn Johnson's got it again. And he's found him in that spot a few times tonight. And the defense looking for a stop on 2nd and 8. They're going to bring a lot of pressure. Harris down the field. 1-on-1 drops it in there. The Riders go back on top. Picton's got one 2 weeks in a row.
Playing off in kind of a cushion coverage, and watch when the ball's about to arrive, he tries to flip his hips the other way, stumbles, and away goes picked, and look at the block at the other side so that Trevor Harris can throw it. That's Keyshawn Johnson got his first touchdown tonight in the Canadian football.
Robert puts that one up, and it's through.
It doesn't look as silly as I thought it would.
No, I think it looks fine. Barely even notice, really.
Alexander in trouble, and he's taken down. A loss of at least 5.
Four-man pressure. They get there. Ball pops out, laying there on the field, and they'll blow it down. Not a lot of time.
Thank you, Kate. From the grounds of the CNE, we welcome everyone to Week 12 of the CFL, and the Riders and Argos. Much talked about matchup, Glenn, for obvious reasons.
Trevor Harris last week.
He looked really sharp. Just his 4th start of the season and his first one in 8 weeks. The fake to Hickson, and looking deep right, and it's caught too. Dante Myers in just his 3rd game with the Riders, and one of his kicks was returned for a touchdown on the miss by James Letcher. So, boy, they need this from him to feel good about it again, and he does pump it through. Brett Lother, 3 on the board. First 3 points on the board in this game. Hates to see Trevor Harris get injured and out, but they're deeper at quarterback with the experience that Patterson's had. So Frankie Hickson. Oh, Hickson finds a way to keep his feet and keep bursting through. Metier finally takes him down. What a run by Frankie Hickson just to keep it. He talks like one when we have the Zoom calls, a little chat with him a couple of days before the game. He's 6 for 7, as you saw. Quickly again, completing it to Myers, who just gets tripped up inside the 15. And with that, the Riders in business. They got it down to the 13 and a 1st and 10. More heat coming. Good protection. End zone look and a touchdown. Saskatchewan Roughriders. Keyshawn Johnson. And what a...
Because they're giving Trevor Harris the time to go through his progressions. He looks left. He reads the field. He's trying to look off any possible safety help.
On for the point after with Adam Korsak to put it down. Up and through.
So hold off on that for now.
Are you suggesting 85's lost a step or 2? Frankie Hickson, he hasn't lost a step.
No, he hasn't.
Holy smokes, he's running well so far in this one. Gets
backfield.
1st and 10 though, up near midfield. Trevor Harris with time, deeper, and it's caught too. It's a Joe with Deshaun Amos there, and first catch for the rookie. 1 for 1 from 43 is Brett Lother. 2nd attempt also from 43 yards away. And Lother, so far, really atoning. So not challenged, 1st and 10. Oh, heat's coming, and down goes Kelly. He is sacked for the first time in this game on that 1st down play, taken down right at. Stays in at a shotgun now on this 2nd down play. Handing off again, Kadeem Carey. Touchdown Argos.
Now the command center has sent out a memo to the media discussing how they are going to use the command center in reviews just like this, but
automatic review. The ball carrier was downward contact at the 1 yard line. The ball will be placed on the 1 yard line. 3rd down.
Play a direct look at it.
So now Cameron Dukes is in. Left side now. Oh, this is close. Did he break the play? And they say no. Could this be a turnover on downs for Saskatchewan? Under a minute to go until halftime. And
got to move it back to your yard off the goal line, and Cameron Dukes is trying to find a hole rather than just hit it hard. And C.J. Rivas, that's back-to-back plays really for him. I mean, get started.
It's a loss of 2, and then pass to Daniels. Rider defense sending some pressure on Kelly. He's been sacked once in this game, and that's the 2nd time. You were talking about pressure for a defense, and that's what the Riders choose, and it works out well.
Long for years and years before I got there and through that, and then well after I left.
Harris flushed out of the pocket, decides to take off, and he does have a good run. Trevor Harris, don't see him run off, and remember, coming off a knee injury as well as he gets it inside the Argo 40. Having a better night tonight, 2 for 2. This one, the 40-yard attempt. And this one starts heading left, but he tucks it in that left upright for an angle and see that ball had been dropped. So down at the 10, it's a 1st and goal. Quickly down near the 1 yard line. A quick one coming in.
One-on-one on the backside. He tried to get Milligan to move closer to the middle on that play.
And they go tempo. They hand off to Carey, and the Riders, they stiffen up. Looks like a little loss. Brian.
It was Carey.
And didn't work out. End zone lob, nearly intercepted. My goodness, Deontay Williams could have snuffed that one out with a pick, and he knows it. That close in the end zone.
Absolutely, and a father figure to all the players he coached.
Chad Kelly, it's caught. It's down inside the 5. That's DeVaris Daniel. So here we go again with the Argos. Goal Argos. Kelly is still in there in short yardage and keeps it himself. They come in and take a look, but no, doesn't break the plane of the end zone. So a 2nd down and goal coming up here for Toronto.
Locker room, make it your own.
2nd down and goal. Kelly keeps again. He's going back, keeps on his feet, and he does not get into the end zone. And look who it is, C.J. Rivas, again with a big defensive play to deny an Argo touchdown, and 3rd and goal is coming up. Can the Argos finally score a touchdown in these situations? Kadeem Carey, they're pushing back.
Didn't get there.
They're not signaling touchdown. Could this be another turnover on downs? Spearheaded by Saskatchewan's defense near the goal line. Brian Cox.
Said, what do Riders do? Ride. Another goal line stand. Rivas again. Help from Eau Claire, and they turn it away.
What a night for C.J. Rivas. 8 tackles, a quarterback sack as well. Big tackles too. Here's Frankie Hickson, who is not going to be tackled easily as he, after their Labor Day matchup in Regina. That one always in Winnipeg, the Banjo Bowl. September 7th. Here's Trevor Harris, open receiver too. Who keeps going? That's Samuel Amelis. Oh my goodness, and the way he was tackled, good to see him get right back up and jog here and give Saskatchewan the lead again. With Adam Korsak to put it down. Lother. And through it goes. Bottom line is he's 4 for 4 and goal at the 1. 3 times denied. From the 37 and a 1st and 10. There's a deep look down the left. Coverage is there. It's intercepted. Marcus Sayles has it in his hands for his 2nd interception.
Marcus Sayles had a tough pass interference call last week. There's the hit that Kelly took. It was a pass interference call. I didn't think it was one. You know, it depends on what colored glasses I guess you're watching the game with, but that's a big one for Marcus Sayles, who had another one. He had one coming in, and that was against the Argos as well.
And that one went for a touchdown.
Let's take a look at the hit. Let's see if it was high. It looked like the shoulder.
Thank you, Kate Burness. Hi, everybody, and hope you're having a great holiday weekend from this magnificent house on the prairie and one of the great traditions continuing in the Canadian Football League. Riders
playing this defense that does not give up a lot of explosive plays.
The noise picking up again here at Mosaic and a 2nd and 9. Zach Collaros back to pass. Under pressure, and Brian Cox has it. Collaros is sacked. A 2-and-out Winnipeg forced to punt. As that changes at both quarters this season for the Blue Bombers. Terrell Bonds on the other side, and yeah, Ford having a year. And on that 2nd down, it's caught. 1st down. Ian Schaefer-Baker has the catch, and he's thrown down late after the...
Do a lot of different things.
Right from the Winnipeg 35 now for Trevor Harris. He has time. Little pump fake. And he looks like he's going to take off. He does. You don't see him run a lot, but he slides and gets down near the 25.
That's this top-rated defense.
After missing 6 weeks, he had a very impressive return against Montreal in a loss. Then cooled off last week in Toronto. A little shuffle pass up the middle to Samuel Amelis. And he breaks some tackles in Amelis. Another 1st down Riders as they get a little bit closer inside.
This early in the juncture with that picture.
It stays in the pocket of Corey Mace and a 2nd and 10 at the Winnipeg 12. Another end zone look. Touchdown, Saskatchewan Roughriders, and Sean Bain. His 3rd touchdown. 7-7 tie thanks to this. Trevor Harris from the 12 on a 2nd down into the end zone. got the touchdown. His first game with it did cool off, and as mentioned, that opening game in Edmonton, Bain.
3 touchdowns.
But they chose to sit him out for another week. What a staple, what an outstanding player in that Winnipeg offensive line for years. Intercepted, picked off Riders, and the ruling that Marcus Sayles was down after catching the ball as he takes it to the house anyway. Marcus Sayles jumping in front of the intended Bomber receiver.
A hole in the defense on the left-hand side, but the corner is driving from outside in to make the play. You have to see what that corner is going to do when you try to throw in this big space. Sometimes the defense is going to give you that spot so Sayles can go make the play. Great.
So a change in the O-line and a 2nd and 5 coming up here for Saskatchewan. At the Winnipeg 36 and a 7-7 tie. Just a 3-man rush. As Harris is caught, he steps up, completes it to Dante Myers, who breaks a tackle, who gets inside the 20 and has a first down. Once again, the Rider running back in this game. Harris is passing down. 4-man rush. End zone long. Touchdown. Myers. First CFL touchdown for Dante Myers. Sunday.
A 3-man rush here allows Trevor enough time to find the Myers.
Well, that one caps off a 5-play, 41-yard drive, aided by the turnover. So points off.
Jordan Younger said he is the fastest player on their defense.
So here we go, 2nd and 5 now for Harris, quickly throwing, open receiver, caught, and going back and turning it up now. Schaefer Baker, great yardage after the catch for Schaefer Baker, and gets it up near midfield, and a first down for Saskatchewan.
Scheme on 2nd and long.
And this is a long attempt for Brett Lothar. 55 yards away, he tried a 57-yarder and missed on that earlier this season. It's good. Long field goal for Lothar, his first of over 50 yards this season.
Recognize routes and make breaks on the football.
Brett Lothar hit a 55-yarder just before. This is 30 yards closer, 25 yards away. And Lothar pumps that one through.
It's this Winnipeg defense because they have more players covering the pass.
2nd down and 10. The 41. Over the middle. It's caught, hanging on, taking a hit from Reddick Cramdy. That is Myers with a big first down for Saskatchewan.
Not had any of those reps, and you don't really want to put him in that situation.
2nd and 3. Quickly to the right. That's caught. And keeping his feet is Johnson. The big first down for Saskatchewan, working it down towards the Bomber 15.
By this defense, he doesn't have to really pass protect against anybody.
Riders knocking on the door, needing a touchdown. Little pump fake. End zone. Touchdown. Johnson again.
Jefferson versus Micah Johnson, but the ball's out quick. You got a double team on there. Terrell Bonds. You'll run a lot of slant. Great location by the quarterback. Great throw and catch.
And the 3rd receiving touchdown. That was then.
3-by-2 set here. Pressure look by the Bombers.
Here we go.
And they come.
This is it. Blitz coming. And he got hit, and it's caught. It's caught. Right down at the 1 for Samuel Emelis. Emelis with a big catch here for the Riders.
Unbelievable at the 1-yard line making that play. The Riders added into their protection to give them that opportunity to get that.
Touchdown, flags out. Trevor Harris kept it. Broke the play to the goal line, but flags did come out.
After review, we have a touchdown. Offside, Winnipeg will be declined.
In front. And obviously we know the ball is full 10 yards.
So Lothar, the onside kick, up high. Willie Jefferson was the one going for it. And it bounced around, and the Riders had a chance to recover this.
It appeared to go 10 yards. It appeared to be a great kick.
It is Saskatchewan football.
If it was a little, right, if it was a little bit deeper, it goes right to Willie. If it's a little bit shorter, it doesn't go to 10 yards. really good penetration. And what I mean by penetration, you got guys running through, going to make a play. There's Milligan right there, the player of the year so far in the CFL, right? You got to block him so Willie can go get the play.
Another brilliant special teams play by Roland Milligan, arguably the defensive player in the year so far. One of them anyway.
Well, for the first time in 38 years, we can proudly say welcome to the CFL on CTV. And what a way to return with the 20th installment of the Banjo Bowl. With his 17th catch of the season. Empty backfield here for Harris. Out to his running back, Hickson. He's got a first down. Stays on his feet, takes it up to the 50 before he is pushed out of bounds for the Bombers. They begin this drive on the Rider 43. Kolaris in trouble, taken down. Brian Cox gets there to finish something that Malik Carney started in this one from Jefferson. 2nd and 10, 4 options out to the left for Harris. Looks that way, deep down the field, has a man just inside the 20, down to the 10 as he drops it in there for Emelis. 2nd and goal for Harris. On the run, out to his right, pressure coming, has a man, touchdown! Riders, Keyshawn Johnson, and Saskatchewan responds. He's got a touchdown in 4 in a row.
Comes back on the scoreboard. Big drive for Trevor Harris. The big Emelis play was the key play of the drive, but this one gets him in the end zone.
A lot of blue, some pretty significant pockets of green as well. Lawther puts that through. 2nd and 5 here for Harris. We'll clear out the backfield. 4-man pressure. Harris gets it away over the middle. Schaefer Baker's got it, turns it back to the far side. And he picks up some good yards after the catch. Lurking beyond the uprights there in Lucky Whitehead. Lawther from 50 to make it a 3-point game. That is up, and it is good.
In that game, and he's kind of plateaued since then.
That's their last win. Haven't won since then. Harris from the pocket, down the field, wide open. Schaefer Baker's got it in midfield, down to the 40, trying to pick his way through the defenders, still going and eventually trapped down, but bounces off a tackle, down inside the 10. And finally, Dietrich Nichols saves the day. But what a play!
Baker's doing some nice route running. He's gone one-on-one with Brandon Alexander. Watch him, little outside move like he was going to the corner, and then went right across the hips of Alexander and into the middle for that post catch, and nice run after the fact.
Now 1st and goal from the Winnipeg Eights. Harris quickly looks to his left, throws in that direction, touchdown! Drops it into Emelis, and the Riders go on top in the Banjo Bowl.
Veterans, one in Brandon Alexander against Keon Schaefer Baker, and this Emelis against Nichols. Nice route running.
Giving himself a day as well. Lawther puts that up and through, and the Riders out onto the field. Then they decide to send the punt team out, and he kind of hung his head and went off in a frustrated fashion. And now this kick will roll all the way through the end zone from Michael Griffin. Press set from the 43. Little toss out here to Hickson. Hickson found some space, stays on his feet, and Hickson takes it down inside the 50. And Frankie Hickson gave a 35-yard attempt from just inside the left hash. Korsak to hold. That kick is up, and it is good. Gotta have it. Zach Kolaris with Oliveira to his right. He'll clear out. Kolaris on the run to his right, and he slides. And it'll be a field goal attempt. 1:27 on the... Well, a bit of a chill in the air in Calgary as we settle in for the second half of a Friday night football double dip at McMahon Stadium. It's week 16. Need to get things going on the ground. Less than 80 yards per game. This one through the air, that'll work down the field. First catch of the ball game for Emelis. Quarterback keeper coming here. Patterson pushing it ahead, and he's in. Touchdown Riders. And just like that, they bounce back after giving up the big touchdown to Tommy
Rennie Paredes misses the extra point after the Tommy Stevens touchdown. That takes a little wind out of the sail. Then the big return gets you almost to midfield for Saskatchewan.
30 for 30 with the extra this season. Bangs through another one.
Each other this game tonight and then the last game of the regular season. The first two matchups.
Down the field. That's tossed in there neatly. And Duncan Busby early here for the visitors. 33-yard attempt, pretty much straight on. And he smooths that one home. So Eccles will get that roll. Empty backfield here for Mayer. 3 to the left, 3 to the right. Riders only send 4. Mayer still in trouble, taken down. A flag on the play as well. Baldonado. Riders southern their own 11. Harris from the pocket, down the field, just outside the 30, still pushing ahead. Eventually, Alway. Riders will work from their own 46. Harris, pressure coming, gets it away. Down the field, Keyshawn Johnson's got it. He'll take it to the 30, spins it back, gets the block. Oh, and what a block it was! A flag on the play for the block, I believe.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
they do.
Come on. 2nd and 2. Huge burst. Armstead again takes it down, stays on his feet to the 10. Look at him go all the way down to the 2 before they stop him. What a burst by Rock Armstead. 34 yards right up the heart of that Calgary defense.
Yeah, he's going to get on his man, big on big. Jones on a down block, and then just great feet by Rock Armstead in the linebacking core and secondary, and he's leaving a wake of red tape.
Already has one rushing touchdown. They're going to stretch him out to the left, and he walks in untouched. Touchdown, Riders! Patterson's got 2.
How would the O-line fare? How would this kind of makeshift O-line? A lot of changes up front. Phillip,
6 yards on the ground. Harris is 9 of 10 for 141. Lauber sneaks that one through. 1st and 10 for the Riders on their own 18. 3 options out to the left for Harris. He's going to hand it off to Armstead again. Made a great move, and he's got a 1st down. That'll almost be 100 yards in the first half.
Getting it done, Trayvon Tate and Nick Jones.
Harris throwing here out to Keyshawn Johnson, and Johnson breaks a tackle, gets a block up the far side, and eventually Alway will wrap him up, but the Riders moving the ball and continue. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Harris down the field, over the middle. What a pass, what a catch. Schaefer Baker's got it. Stays on his feet, brings it to the near side of the field, and eventually is taken down. But
they get it to Schaefer Baker.
Wow. Pressure this time from Calgary. Harris lays it out. Schaefer Baker hauls it in. Working against Kobe Williams, but the bigger man comes down with the ball. The Riders, edge of the red zone here. Harris under pressure, takes off at the middle. He's got some room. Harris finally bumped down by Judge. Harris was thinking end zone, wasn't he?
Well, solid run game.
Trevor Harris stays in on the short yardage, pushing it ahead, looking towards the end zone. Did he get there?
We missed it the whole game.
A long wait. And they will now single touchdown for the Riders. Patterson had a couple.
Down to getting it across that plane. He reaches through there. That's one of the longest waits until a touchdown is signaled by the officials. But I think that first replay showed that the ball had crossed the plane.
That took just 71 seconds. And just like that.
Position for points after Jake Mayer's drive.
Harris has time downfield, staying on his feet, and so touchdown. Kean Schaefer Baker bounces off the contact, takes it to the house.
Unnecessary roughness, Calgary roughing the passer, number 9. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
And Lawther once again restores a 15-point lead. This drive starts in the 48 for the Riders. Armstead again broke a tackle, still going, and here he goes down to the 40, to the 30, and that's where he will step out. What a night for Rock Armstead. Total by a running back in the league this season. Lawther, 32 yards. It's good. Mills to the left of Mayer. Mayer in trouble. Taken down by the Riders. C.J. Revis. 75% on the season coming in to tonight. This is a big one. That is up, and he's got it. Never in doubt. Lawther remains in. He's in shotgun as Dedrick Mills to his right. Tommy Stevens watches on from the sideline. Mayer throwing over the middle, intercepted, taken away by Thurman, and he seals it away for the Riders defense.
Well, that's bizarre. That is absolutely bizarre.
Why was Tommy Stevens not in the game there?
Just play your regular defense. 3rd and 1. Tommy Stevens gets the first down. They stay alive, keep the drive alive. That's just a bizarre decision by Dave Dickinson.
Outside of Tommy Stevens fumbling it against Montreal last week, I don't know if anybody in the league's been better at doing what he did.
Thank you, Laura. Welcome to Treaty 4 lands, territories of the Cree and homeland of the Métis Nation. The Ottawa Redblacks enter for the 2nd week in a row with a chance to clinch a playoff berth for the first time since 2018. But this week, they do it in Saskatchewan, one of the toughest places to win on the road. Other injuries in the return game last week. Ty Cranston out with a back, so they put Money Hunter back there. As Harris stares it down, looks outside. That's complete at the Ottawa 50, breaking across the 40 and being pushed out of bounds all the way at the 30. Keyshawn Johnson onto the stat sheet for the first time. 94 with Saskatchewan and 4 with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, who drafted him from 35 yards away. Lawther makes good. Lewis Ward will send this one wide to the right. So Alford gets his hands on it with plenty of turf around him. And in the land of the living skies, here goes Alford with plenty of green grass all around, crossing midfield and wrapped up down at the 41-yard line. Lewis Ward, one of the highest make percentages in all of CFL history, misses that one, and Alford jumps all over the opportunity. As he knows, right, Cole Armstead has that strength to run through arm tackles. Hasn't had a chance to get free yet today. Harris looking down the field. Sean Bain Jr. digs it out of the turf on 2nd and 8. Harris just feathered it over the top of coverage. And also how Harris likes to get the football out of his hands so quickly. So Brett Lawther comes back out with Corsack holding. And he will put 3 more on the board. A 6-0 lead.
Only 2 receivers at this point in the season at 1,000 yards. Hardy, one of them.
And this just in. They are talented. Is now Masoli. Deep shot over the top. Intercepted. Looking for Dominique Rhymes on a vertical shot. And it's Roland Milligan back up to his old ways.
And he just flat out makes plays. I mean, when you look at the entire season and you start to talk about who is the MOP at this point, Roland Milligan's name is at the top of the list as one of the guys that can win the MOP. And I'm not talking about defensive player.
All over the place here early in the 2nd quarter. Masoli, 2nd and 9, looks to his right, corner ball up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Back-to-back possessions. Masoli has been picked off. And Saskatchewan trying to return its Marcus Sales. He'll take a seat at the 43-yard line.
Interception, a couple of interceptions. This is the 3rd in the last 4 games, and he just baits this corner. His responsibility was the flat, which is from the line of scrimmage, about 10 yards deep. But he just let that corner happen and then sunk on.
Much looking forward to the challenge, and he wouldn't talk too much about the competition between the two, but you can see it here on the field tonight, guys.
Yeah, great throw here. Completed on 1st and 10 into Del Duncan Busby. And Masoli was on point. What can he do here on 2nd and 6? Steps forward in the pocket, pressure on, rips away, but now he is going to go down. Brought to the turf. Caleb Sanders was the one that finally got it done. Well, this has been all of the points to date this afternoon for the Roughriders.
Create some awareness.
Masoli with 4 receivers to his right. Pumps, comes back to the right-hand side, and intercepted. Third one of the day. And it's the former Redblack.
He'll drop underneath it. Different angle than I drew, but he'll drop right underneath it. And Jeremiah Masoli thought he was picked up at the line of scrimmage and that he was actually rushing the quarterback. He tries to throw that dig route to Pimpleton, and good depth on the drop from Eau Claire. It's a colorful birthday wish.
There's Trevor Harris trying to take advantage now to the wide side. L. Duncan Busby. Masoli and Pimpleton work it over on the sideline while Harris looks to throw. Goes to that wide side, timing throw, complete, on point that time. The last couple of plays, Bennett Williams makes the tackle. Colden knocks it away. Riders up over the Redblacks. Masoli pumps right, steps forward in the pocket, and Masoli is brought down. Fake the run. Harris goes back to Emelis across the 30, down at the 26-yard line. And saying, I don't know, what do you want to do? Let's just find a way. This time back to Bertrand Hudon, gets low, cuts back, and finds daylight. Touchdown, Roughriders.
Got to the hole. Underneath handoff. Little cutback right there, and away he goes. Not going to be caught from behind.
Just 3 carries coming in. No touchdowns, but that his first of the campaign. Harris, 4-2. Play action. Flip it out. Keyshawn Johnson, walk it in. Harris on 2nd and 6. Looking left. Little double move outside. Keyshawn Johnson, he's got it at the 55. Trying to run away. Cuts back. And Saskatchewan has their biggest offensive play of the day.
If you could get time for both of these offense with the double move. And finally, Keyshawn Johnson does it. Jabs his feet. Creates that split second where the DB is going to jump up, get out of his backfield, backpedal, and he is in behind coverage.
Touchdown in this same end zone. Crowd quiets down as the offense goes to work, and Bertrand Hudon bounces through the tackles of 2, now 3. He's inside the 10, and it'll be goal to go for Saskatchewan. Makes his way to the sideline. So Lowther will hammer another one through the uprights. Toronto, right, and then it's Hamilton comes in, finds a way last night as Lowther.
Hard to figure the lines out.
Another one through.
Just a beautiful fall day in Edmonton to wrap up Week 18 on the CFL Scan, and we've got a huge one between West rivals as the Riders roll into town.
Whole field.
Schedule makers have done it again. Harris with some time here over the middle, wide open. He's got Keyshawn Johnson, and he'll take it past midfield down to the Edmonton 51.
Yeah.
Drive will start on the Sask 22. Hickson stands in for the left of his quarterback. Harris down the field, wide open, drops it in their midfield. Here goes Emelis, tracked down, no. He gets away to the 10. Touchdown, Riders. What a response. Emelis takes it home, and Saskatchewan is on the board. 88 yards to Emelis.
But perfect throw from Trevor Harris to lead Emelis to this football, and that was the gamble. Darius Bratton tried to strip the football rather than tackle him there. Stride.
Perfect throw from Harris. They have another one here. Will they hand it off? Harris, end zone wide open. They got 2 more into the hands of Duncan Busby, and we're tied. Nice souvenir for a fan there. Harris over the middle. He's got a first down as he puts it in the hands of Emilus. Patterson looking to finish this drive. It's been a quick one, pushing towards the end zone. A little spin move, and did that do it for him? He did. Touchdown, Riders. Patterson finishes the job, and it's a 1-point game.
What a response. Pulled into this drive, and then a couple of short yardage plays at the end to finish it off. And boy, Shea Patterson had to work. He had a
will tie it at 15.
It's fine, but you're going to have to drop further than that.
82 yards for Mathis here in the first half. This one, bobble and intercepted into the hands of Auclair. He wasn't even expecting it. Bounced off of Gino Lewis right into the waiting arms of the Rider defender.
This is something that you won't see very often. Sure-handed Gino Lewis has one bounce. Looked like it might have hit his own knee. And as he juggled it, he tipped it right into the hands of Adam Auclair, his third interception of the campaign. But if you hustle to the ball, good things happen.
Second interception, just the second interception that McLeod Bethel-Thompson has thrown to give the visitors the lead for the first time in this ball game right at the end of the opening half. That is up. And it is good as he nails it from 50. And the Riders looking to clinch a playoff spot. Go on top by 3.
Corsack with the hold. Excellent. And he hits it right down the middle.
Give a little, take a little, depending on how you want to have to play against this Edmonton offense. MBT down the field, intercepted. Who else? Roland Milligan. He's got his 8th, and he picks his way back down the field. And eventually is taken down by Gino Lewis. Oh, Roland Milligan has done it again.
That deep threat in front of him, but he uses his instincts, relies on them, puts the brakes on, lets Mathis go and says, I'm cutting underneath this. Downhill he comes, and he has sure hands. Going back the other way, number 8.
Fresh set of downs from the Elks, 23 for Harris. 3 options out to his wide side right. Here comes some pressure. Harris steps up, dumps it off out to the right side. It's going to be taken down by Johnson inside the 10 for another first down for the Riders. Keyshawn Johnson for Brad Lowther. 13-yarder straight ahead, puts it home. And the Riders now lead by 6. Trevor Harris got 10 yards in that bag of tricks somewhere. From the pocket, down the field, laying out for it. Did he get there, Schaefer Baker? They're going to say he did.
He's brought Purifoy down near the line of scrimmage and playing kind of a cover 2 concept here. 2 guys deep to help out, all the rest underneath. And where does Trevor Harris go? He goes down the field, but what a catch by Schaefer Baker.
2nd and 7. Harris hit as he throws down the field. Keyshawn Johnson, are you kidding me? Goes up and gets it, takes it to the end zone. Touchdown Riders. 28-yard strike to Keyshawn Johnson for his 5th touchdown of the campaign.
These receivers are putting on for the fans tonight. It doesn't matter if it's Edmonton receivers, Saskatchewan receivers. With that play. Heard Dylan Mitchell talk about it with Ryan at halftime.
Lowther puts it through.
1,500 on that thing. Yeah, that'll make you think twice.
2nd and 4 for Harris. Gets that one away. He's got another first down. All the way up to the 45. Right back to Keyshawn Johnson.
3 yards, and that's it.
2nd down from the Edmonton 53. Bethel-Thompson gets it away. Another first down. Oh. Ball popped out. Riders are going to hop on it. And now there's a battle still bouncing around. And the Riders say they have it, and they do. Saskatchewan's defense may have just sealed this thing away with a playoff spot within their grasp now.
I believe it's Amari Henderson, number 16 on Curly Gittins. Watch the right arm here. Bam! Punch the ball out from behind. Fumble, and C.J. Rivas, first game back from injury, jumps on it.
10th catch of the game for Giddens. Ends with a fumble. Do defensively here on a 2nd and 9. Will they send some pressure? They do. Harris in the pocket, near side, got it for a first down. Keyshawn Johnson is there to deliver the final dagger for the Riders.
And Kate, we welcome everyone to a beautiful autumn afternoon at Mosaic Stadium, where the Roughriders are hoping to host a playoff game next month. They will if they win this game, but the head of Hardy. So 5 for Standback, a 2nd and 5 here for Rourke, looking to throw it, and he does, but no, it is not caught. And it's knocked off. A.J. Allen has it in his hands, and he's taking it back for a Roughrider touchdown. What a start for the green and white as it bounced in and out of the hands of William Standback, and ultimately into the hands of A.J. Allen, getting to start in this game because of an injury to Adam O'Clair.
From real high percentage throw from Rourke, but it was just juggled there by Standback. Now, did it hit the ground? It hit his heel. Stayed alive. Of course, it was Roland Milligan keeping that ball alive. The first guy to tip it up. And that is an interception by A.J. Allen, who was a last-second add here with Adam O'Clair. A scratch in warm-up.
What a bizarre deflection off the foot, inadvertently off the heel of Standback to keep the ball active. You've never seen anything like that.
Well, watch Roland Milligan come in. He sees it. He tips it up, almost has his 9th, but it ends up in the hands of 32, and he takes it to the house.
Defensive play, and the point after try from Brett Lofton, who was yet to miss 9.5. Ouellette's last game was Harris's first one back here in August against Montreal. And Harris scrambling to the left, finds an open receiving 2. It's back to the rookie, Duncan Busby. Matt Lawther has made 20 of his last 21 field goals going back to week 12. And we'll try here from 45 yards away, and he gets it through again. It's a 21 of 22. Down to the Rider 52. Nathan Rourke and a 4th rush. They get him. Coming in is Caleb Sanders with the sack of Nathan Rourke.
For Trevor Harris over the last 3 weeks.
Had a great catch last week against Edmonton. 5 in all for 103 yards and a touchdown. And that Rider victory, Keyshawn Johnson. There's A.J. Ouellette back in the lineup for the first time in 2 months and doing A.J. Ouellette things as he puts his head down. He is 3 for 7 from 50 plus. 1 for 1 on the night. Adam Korsak putting it down. This one over 50 yards. And through it goes. Has enough. 3 more points on the board. Here's Trevor Harris. He gets rid of it. And it's caught too. Talk about throwing it. Just threading the needle. Emelis with the catch and a first down, Saskatchewan.
Nice route from Stearns.
Down to the Lions 33. Quickly, Keyshawn Johnson down to the 20. Pushing now his way through to the 15. Gary Peters tried to wrangle him there, and then once Johnson got leverage, he's at the 5, but they will settle for 3. And the try here for Brett Lawther, who's 3 for 3 on the night. So it's back to an 8-point lead now.
This is the first half.
They're down by 8.
Unless they're trying to draw him offside. Get a freebie.
Nathan Rourke.
Nope.
No. The snap goes to Mel. No. Turnover on downs coming up. They gave it a shot. Instead of taking the 3 and cutting it to 5 again. Thinking of continuing the drive, and it's for the 3rd straight year. But they have to win this game at least, and then some. Rourke. The throw and open, but coughing it up is McInnes, and it's picked up there by C.J. Rivas. McInnes had the catch. He took a pop. He couldn't hang on, and it's Saskatchewan football.
The previous plays being reviewed by Command Center.
That's Nelson Lacombo, the safety that stepped in, put his shoulder right on the football, and the Command Center's taking a look to make sure this is a catch and fumble and not an incompletion. Now, when they slow it down, it's tough to get perspective on it. Well, it looked like he had possession when it was knocked out. That's 20, I believe. First in the league by a long shot.
By far. One of their strengths all year long. Here's Harris. That's cut by Elks. And a big play for the Riders. They get down close in a hurry, and there's still over a minute to go until halftime. 3 handoffs in a cloud of dust.
And a throw.
And a throw here. End zone long. Touchdown. Jared Stearns has it. Then the Riders quickly make BC pay for the takeaway.
Touchdown created on the first play by A.J. Allen, and now the touchdown throw back shoulder and Stearns.
To make it a 15-point lead.
First half.
Such a difference the last couple of minutes have made for the green and white. 1st and 10, Nathan Rourke, 14 seconds. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. It may not be done yet.
Get out of bounds.
Ticking. Down they go. Still going. C.J. Avery. The pick down to the 5 with 3 seconds to go.
Assist goes to the D-line with a little bit of pressure and just throwing the accuracy off this throw. That little bump there, I think it was Baldonado coming off the edge that just side hit on Nathan Rourke, and he can't get.
Lawther is 3 for 3. Gets his 4th field goal of this first half. That one coming with just seconds to go in Western Kentucky. 1st and 10 at the 26. Ouellette again. Turns it back right. And gets the edge. Still going. Head down across the 10. Inside and setting up another 1st and goal for Saskatchewan. Game this year where he went 7 for 7. Trying to go 5 for 5 now, and he does. So nonetheless, a good start to the second half for the Riders. A.J. Ouellette. 2nd and 4. End zone. Touchdown. Kean Schaefer-Baker. And the Riders are really pouring it on now.
Number 7 is reading it against the zone, even backed inside the 20.
With the touchdown for the Riders. Lawther on for the point after. Schaefer-Baker with his 4th touchdown of the season, capping off an 8-play, 73-yard drive. Yes, their final game is in Montreal. The Alouettes have already clinched first to the East. Here's Harris going to work again. It's Emelis. Oh, those two have had something going tonight. Samuel Emelis with his 6th catch on his 7th target for 6. Lawther's just on a tear since week 12. Sweet stroke there, and right through. 3 more on the board.
Welcome to Regina for the 81st and final game of the CFL regular season. The Stampeders roll into town to face the Riders for the 2nd time this year. Spending the majority of his career with the Calgary Stampeders on the other side of the ball. Patterson from the pocket, down the field, has a completion at the 35. Lawther 29-yarder, and that one is up and through.
Wants to have a little fun in Mosaic.
Smack dab in midfield. 6 wide for Mayer. Over the middle again. Bagleton again. He's got it down just inside the 40. Ball pops out. Riders are going to say they're on it. And now we'll wait for a ruling.
He's fighting for his teammate. Try and get it back. See if it's out.
It is out. And the Riders take it away.
Numbers when you're up around 600 and 5 touchdowns.
Second and 6 for Cohn on the run, out to his right, on the run, he throws. Nice. That's a good throw. And he finds Stearns on the far side.
A tough game a month and a half ago.
The 27 of his last 28, his only miss was from 60. That one is up from 50, and you can give it to him.
wouldn't be on the market long.
7 yards for Logan. They'll go back to him again. That ball pops out, scooped up by the Riders, and they take it away again. Football League steal another one out of the hands of Logan.
Kind of a 500 season almost outside of Montreal.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. He just, there's pressure, and there's taken down. Had no time on that one. Dalkey gets there, his first sack of the season.
And every night. Drew Brown back and healthy.
Webb had a couple of pick sixes in that game. Now towards the end zone, and they're in. Touchdown, Riders. Jared Stearns, and you know what? That's his first of the season, and it comes midway through the fourth quarter of the final game.
That once you get the first one, we talked about it earlier, once you get the first one, that they maybe come in bunches, and so this is a big touchdown for Jared Stearns. Mike Rose. And they are underachieving. I mean, the two corners, Demario Houston and Trey Roberson, they play better now. In the last few games, in the last month, they played a lot better, but Demario Houston went through some ups and downs.
A beautiful but windy Saturday afternoon in Regina sets the stage for the West semifinal here at Mosaic Stadium between the Lions and the Roughriders. The Riders back in the playoffs for the first time in the last 3 years. Regular season, 26.6 points per game. 2nd and 10 here. Harris gets it away, down the field. First down, a big one, all the way up to midfield. And of course, it's Emelis that gets them started. In his last 6 games, 13 of 15 in the playoffs in his career. And he knocks one home. So the Riders respond things up a notch. VA got that ball just in time. Now he's going to be pressured, trying to escape. No! Taken down at the 50 by Malik Carney. Offensive line shuffle for the Riders. 2nd and 2. Harris dumps it off. Complete just inside the 50. Pushing it down inside the 45. Slides over to the left tackle spot. Godber now at center. Harris down the middle again. Finds a window at the 25. What a throw by Trevor Harris. Wow. And Jared Stearns is involved for the first time today. Here's Lother to tie the game at 6. And he blows that one through the uprights. Adams had a great opening drive, has been slowed a bit since then. Flushed out of the pocket here, on the run, to the right, down the field, intercepted, just inside the 50. It's taken away, and the kings of the turnovers strike again. Marcus Sayles, the former BC Lion.
The route, just sitting down and almost a double move on the scramble from Vernon Adams. You know, the quote from Coach Campbell saying, "Scared money doesn't win in poker." Yeah, but sometimes you get caught.
8 for 10 on 2nd down so far this evening. Harris gets that one away. It'll be a first down right up the middle, all the way down to the 30. Good yards after the catch from Hill Country. Harris inside the 10. Great coverage, but it didn't matter. The Riders look for the lead. A.J. Ouellette steps up. He's going to take it. Pushing it towards the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Riders! A.J. Ouellette finishes the job. And Saskatchewan goes on top for the first time tonight.
At center, got hurt. That's why Logan Ferlin went in there. But you see Trevor Harris was out there in the shotgun formation, and then on a shift, A.J. Ouellette goes up and takes the direct snap from Godber.
Lother right down the middle. The lead is 7. First down at the BC 30. Harris with 4 receivers out to his right. Hands it off to his left. Breaks the tackle. Can he go to the 10? 5. Touchdown.
Ben Hladek? That's the question. And they do. Offensive line up there on Ben Hladek and Zach Fry, who gets there. And then a little bit of balance from A.J. Ouellette.
Lawler knocks it through. Perfect on the season this time. Adams pressured, trying to get away. No! Don't get him! He hung on to the ball, but they took him down. The Bombers and Alouettes think that's ridiculous. Harris fakes the handoff, turns over the middle. Ball, but it's brought in by Keyshawn Johnson. What an effort to go up and get it. Riders with a 1-point lead at home in the West semifinal. A.J. Ouellette stays in there. Harris down the field, wide open again. And that's going to be taken by Emelis all the way down. Almost to the 15 before they stop him. Wow. Huge second down here for Harris. 2nd and 7 from the 13. Over the middle. Wide open. Tackle broken. Touchdown Stearns. Riders strike again. And they're loving it at Mosaic.
Ryan Phillips changes it up down on this.
Is 7. They'll look to make it 9. Harris throwing far side, wide open. Johnson walks it in. 28-19. Adams hanging in the pocket. Now he's going to be forced out. Pressure, can't get away. Sanders tracks him down.
On to that one.
7th tackle of the game for Thurman. Fresh set of downs for VA. Adams steps up in the pocket. Down the field looking for Hatcher. Intercepted just outside the 5. It's Lacombo. He's got his first in the Canadian Football League. And it could not have happened at a better moment for Mosaic.
Once he negotiates this pocket, it looks like to me that he could run for 5 or 6, at least, maybe more. He tries to sling it down the seam, and Bola Combo is sitting there. This is where you see Keon Hatcher's going to get to that deep seam route. Hatcher on the inside. He sees Vernon Adams. Now he's running almost the skinny post down the field, but he doesn't realize there's a safety in the combo.
2nd and 9. This is a big down. Early movement. Flags come out. And that is still hauled in on the near side for a first down. That was ridiculous.
It's a free play.
Trevor to make it a 9-point game. Adams pressured, gets away, spins out to his left, heaves one down the field to the end zone, intercepted, sealed away by Roland Milligan. Of all people, a dagger from the Defensive Player of the Year in the West to seal the fate of Vernon Adams Jr. and the BC Lions.
League, and he was right where he had to be. Poised when the ball arrives. Holland's trying to find an opening, and Roland Milligan just times it up, high points it, goes to get it, and out jumps Hollins to the football.
A fitting finish.
The 20-second clock didn't start. We're going to reset the game clock to 35 seconds.
Well, the stage for the West Final is set, and it's hard to believe it can get any better than this. CFL's best rivalry with a spot in its biggest game on the line as Toronto awaits the winner, the Riders. But they'll certainly take 3 if they can get it. Korczak to hole. Father's kick is up. And that one, a no-doubter.
Often Lawler will line up on the short side. That's where Roland Milligan plays, but they'll play multiple defenses and they'll move Lawler around.
Kick is blocked, picked up by the Riders. What a turn of events. The takeover just outside the 25. Caleb Sanders got a hand on it. Special teams.
Swim move at the line of scrimmage. Right there, and left hand. Big block. changes field position immediately. Gives Trevor Harris plus territory in there. A first down away from the red zone.
Blocked by 33-yarder for Loeffler. Hit from 40 earlier in the game. This one just inside the left hash. And that one is up. And it is home as well.
Offensive linemen have been playing for the Riders. Trevor Harris says sometimes they've been scraping the bottom of the barrel, but now they are so used to playing with different personnel, guys.
Here's A.J. Ouellette right through that offensive line and all the way out to midfield. This is a 44-yard attempt from just inside that left hash. Loeffler's kick is up. That looks money right down the middle. Riders will be forced to kick it away early in the third. Korshak stands on his own 26. Oh, now he's going to keep it. Look at this. They're going to fake it, and Korshak's got the first down. That's how you get some momentum as the Riders fake it inside their own 40 and pick up the first down.
In the second half to go ahead and try the fake. Usually in a punt return situation, somebody has got to be there to ensure the kick. There's one player designated for the Bombers. He wasn't there. Korshak took it for the first down. Jones learned from the best. That was Adam Big Hill.
Yeah, Big Hill will help you. Harris down the field. There's Emelis. His first catch of the ball game. Will go for a first down and move the Riders inside the Bomber 50. Plays in from the Winnipeg 49. Harris, shoulder fake, down the field. Schaefer Baker spins, stays on his feet momentarily, but takes it down inside the 15 and just outside the 10, where they eventually blow it down. Fans in behind there. Rowdy as Harris tries to drive the Riders down the field. Another completion inside the 5 as he goes right back to Emelis. First 2 catches of the game. Run it in there. Trevor Harris. Will it be a quarterback keeper? Hands it off. A.J. Ouellette goes up. And is he in? Yes! Touchdown Riders! A.J. Ouellette elevates to the end zone. Let's go! And Saskatchewan stays within striking distance.
But this time was just Brady up the middle. Ouellette over the top.
On an 8-play, 77-yard drive. Loeffler puts that one right down Main Street. Lucky Whitehead takes it, bobbles it, picks it. Oh, that's picked it up. Riders trying to take it away from him. This would give them a bit of life if they get it, and they do. Saskatchewan takes it away after a double bobble from Lucky Whitehead. And Mills
played in the regular season. That was crucial for the Riders, and he gets it again here. It was the first time. Thought Lucky Whitehead had lots of time to recover from that, but he missed it on the recovery attempt. And
second trip inside the red zone today for Saskatchewan. Harris over the middle again, and going in there and getting it again is Schaefer Baker, his 8th catch of the ball game, and that'll in Winnipeg. Trevor Harris gets the ball one more time. Schaefer Baker again bounces off a tackle, hangs on to the ball. It's his 9th catch of the game. Takes it down inside the 45.
10-1 in their last 11 games and have led throughout this one from top to bottom.
Harris on the run. Takes it down inside the 30.
Goes in, and that offensive line was outstanding tonight.
30 seconds left. Harris dumps it off to Emelis, down to the 10 and into the end zone late for the Riders, as their season will end with a touchdown to Sam Emelis.
The crowd hated that.
They boos on the verge of going to a 5th Grey Cup, and there are boos from the fans here because they allowed the Riders to score.
That's what happens. Hey, that's what happens when you have a team, and Michael O'Shea has a team that has had set the level of